Hey guys, Aficionado here. Today I'm playing EVE Online. And I've played this game a bit in the past, and I have to say that I have a special place in my heart for this game. There's just something about it. I think there's no other space games that quite accomplish what EVE has managed to do. It's been out for so many years and is still relevant, it still has a niche. There's thousands of people playing still. And so the reason why I'm doing this video now is because they have a new offer where you can sign up for free and play for 1 month if you've never, played before. So creating a new account, you can play for a whole month for free. So it's like $15-20 worth of gameplay. And for anyone who hasn't tried out the game, it probably is worth it. There are so many videos on YouTube for beginners on how to play. There's no need for me to go over that, but I can give a small overview of what the game means to me. And the interesting thing about EVE is that there's not any one way to play the game. There are many ways to play this game, and the game means different things to different people. Even last night, I was live streaming, and there were people who joined the channel and disagreeing with my friend Chad, who has been playing for a while. And they had no real agreement on the best way to do things. The game is so expansive. The universe is quite large. The amount of things you can do in this game are quite amazing. Here's the tech tree I'm looking at. This is new for me. They didn't have this when I first started playing the game 5 years ago. I haven't played the game much, so I'll just tell you right now. Anyone who really knows EVE, you probably know more than me. There's a couple little things that I can do in the game, but I'm definitely a beginner. I know that I like the game. I like space stuff. I am a true nerd, and I have been for many years. So these types of games I do love. One thing I'll say about the game is the interface is almost an operating system on its own. To me, that's something I always liked about it. And when you're playing EVE, it's almost like you're just playing. It's more than a game. Like there's so much you can do in the game. It reminds me of Linux. Um, for anyone who's familiar with Linux, whether you use Ubuntu or any of the other ones. I used to use Mandrake back in the 90s, and it just has that kind of feel of a different operating system, of like a Linux operating system. But here's the tech tree, and I'm looking over ships that might interest me. And I never knew this before, but there's like this ship that has cloaking that I found cool. This one, I think. No, it was a ship that cloaked. That'd be awesome. I don't know, but this is the tech tree, and you can kind of find out like what you would like to someday pilot. Then you can start getting your skills ready to be able to use the ship someday. You'd have to save up enough credits, which is called ISK in this game, and you start the game. You choose a federation you want to start as. I went with Galente. You could be Kaldari, Amar, Minmatar. So there's different bonuses for different federations, and there's all kinds of different ships you can get. Up to the massive ships that cost billions of ISK, which translates into lots of real-world money. So this is the tech tree. I'm just kind of looking around and seeing like what I might want to try to work towards and get. At the moment, I have like just the beginning ship. I have this one here, just a little tiny ship, but so many kinds. But right now I am in the bay. I just started a new mission. I'm playing like these single player missions here. So when you're ready to go, so much stuff you can do from here with the stock market and the auction house type thing. But you get your missions from this place as well, from these agent dudes, and I got my mission, so now I'm out into the galaxy. Get it done. So I kind of don't even know what I'm doing, but it's balancing the books, 4 of 10. Quest log keeps track of it for you. I'm just going to engage my warp drive and go to the location, or have to do something. I should probably read it. Out the outpost. I don't even really have weapons. I just have my drone, so that'll do the trick. You can get blown up in this game, and that would be terrible because you lose your ship. So it's not like other space games where you just respawn and keep fighting. And Eve is a very hit or miss game. You either really hate it or you really love it. I don't think there's any in between. But it's not a dog fighting shooter. That's what you're looking. If you're looking for like a old school X-wing versus TIE fighter or Wing Commander experience, not gonna find it here. This is much more of a MMO strategy kind of game. You tell your ship what to do and you control your ship, but you're not piloting it in the classic sense. It's much more like you would control a ship in maybe StarCraft or something. I don't even know how to explain. I do know that I'm terrible at it, so we will just we'll get a little taste of how horrible I am. So I'm gonna go through this thing, and it pretty much opens up a instance, I would say. And I'll try to fight, although there's a chance I'll die horribly here. Not even sure how to like make my drones attack that. But he's 10 kilometers away, 18 kilometers away from me. So I'm zoomed way out right now, but I'm kind of right there in the middle of the screen. You can see that I have this pirate rookie targeted. I have to kill him and retrieve the data storage thing. And really, to me, what I'm doing, for anyone who's a World of Warcraft fan or who has played the game, I'm basically like a level 10 noob in the crossroads or one of the starting areas, just killing lions or just doing single player quests. That's basically what I'm doing right now. And I'm not sure how to make my drone like attack, but engage target. Boom. So I can tell my drone to return to the bay. I think I can open the cargo of that shipwreck. I can go in there and like basically loot the corpse. There was a game I used to play in the 90s on PC, and it was called Privateer. This was a spin-off game from the Wing Commander series, and it had an element in video games that I've always loved. And what you did in that game was you're able to buy and trade different goods from different sections of space and take them through dangerous areas for profit. Oh, I didn't take my like tractor beam thing. Crap, I didn't take the right loadout. So, for this mission, I was actually supposed to fit my ship a little differently. Now I have 2 mining lasers. So I messed that up. To kind of go back. I have to go back. But it's alright. It wasn't far. To go back and change my loadout on my ship to be able to get that thing. Anyway, as I was saying, really liked a game called Privateer in the 90s. This game has a lot of those elements that I like. There's a lot of ways to make credits, and anyone who likes that kind of thing, I love this game. You can mine, you can build things and craft things and sell them on the auction house. You can be a pirate and attack other people, steal their stuff. Heard a lot of horror stories on things that have happened to people, but game definitely has its appeal. So this is my video just to recommend the game. If you haven't tried it, now is the perfect time. And hopefully you'd like the game. I'll show you the star map. This is new too. So it maps all of the different stars and systems where there's people can travel to. And I'm here at Uitra. And as I zoom out, you can see all of the different stars, the different systems that you can go to in the known universe of Eve. There it is there. Almost looks like neurons of a brain. The lighter blue areas are super safe areas. And then as you go down the spectrum towards red, that's the dangerous areas. So people out here are pure gangsters, and if you're not in the right gang, you die. Wars are fought out here, and they can mine some of the most exotic stuff. So even if I even just flew out there, I'd be just toast. Little guppy shark pool. So that lets you kind of get the scope of the game. It's quite impressive. It's probably why there's still so many people playing this game. So if you want to play the game, look me up. Look me up, and I can probably use a lot of help actually. So I'll be live streaming this game for a while. I bought 3 months of gameplay, so between World of Tanks and this, I'll be bouncing back and forth. So check me out.